What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I'm sitting down here at the Denver yard about to pull out and head over to Peterbilt to get all the regular scheduled maintenance done on my truck. Maybe a little bit more than regular scheduled maintenance, but we're going to take it down there to get an oil change, air filter, chassis lube, have them throw on some headlights, just all the stuff I typically do when I get home. And just wanted to talk about why you should consider training. Now, I happen to work at Prime, but this could be at any company that you may be at that offers training. Now, becoming a trainer obviously is takes a lot of consideration to make that jump to being a trainer. But one of the reasons that I did it is because I wanted to pay it forward. And my intention was just to train one trainee, and I ended up doing two. And I went into it just knowing that that's kind of what I was going to do. And I think a lot of people are hesitant to become trainers because they think it's like this lifelong commitment or something like that. So if you're thinking about, if you're on the fence about being a trainer or something like that, think about this. Somebody had to train you. Okay? And one of the reasons I decided to do it was because I thought it would be pretty selfish of me to get trained by somebody or have somebody take time out and train me and me not to do the same thing. So if everybody that was out there, whether you're Prime, Swift, Knight, wherever, if everybody that went through training or got trained just paid it forward to like one or two people, there wouldn't be this backlog. And I know, I know Prime has a backlog because I hear about it every day. I'm waiting for a trainer. I've been sitting here this long. I've been sitting here that long. And trust me, if you're a Prime, it is not just a Prime issue. And just speaking on this time of the year, a lot of trainers aren't wanting to pick people up and then go on home time if they plan on taking home time over the holidays or whatever. Now you're going to say, well, Lyle, why don't you train? You know what? I did. Like I said, my commitment was not to be a lifelong trainer. My commitment to myself was to pay it forward to somebody, and I did that. And I think if everybody just took, that kind of short-term view on it and didn't necessarily go into it thinking that, okay, once I start training, I'm going to have to keep training forever, it'll make the decision a little bit easier. I mean, there's some benefits you get from training. Obviously, the income is going to be there. And, one thing I found in training is it actually sharpens you up as well. One of the easiest ways to learn more about something is to train somebody in that something, because you're always learning things through that process yourself. So just wanted to put that out there. I know there's a few people that are thinking about training on the fence. My man, Big H, is thinking about training. Go check him out. Just type in Big H Transportation, I believe. Prime, that's my boy. He was somebody that asked me to train him when he was coming through. So hopefully he's at that point where he's thinking about paying it forward and grabbing somebody and getting them through the process as well. But don't think about it like it has to be like this long-term thing. Pick you up one, get one out of the way, and then, if you like it, maybe do another one or just stick with the one, but don't feel like it's something that you're going to be stuck in. I did hear that from somebody, and they said, they didn't want to train because they'd heard that once you start training, you're always going to have to train. And, I made it clear when I told my fleet manager that I was going to train that this was my situation. Now, that didn't keep him from asking me when I was going to pick up the next one, which I did that second time. But after that, I was done. He knew I was done. And that's kind of how that went. So don't look at it like you got to save the world. You got to train everybody that comes through Prime. Just look at it as one. If everybody just did one, everything would be good to go. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there right quick. I'm going to get this truck in the shop, run back to the crib, buy a few things. I'd noticed as far as my eating habits go when I'm out here, I do really well for about the first 3 weeks. After that, it's a little bit harder because just the space that I have in here. So, or at least the refrigerator space. So I went and bought a electric cooler that should give me some more space to have some better stuff in here for my next time out. So hopefully that works out well. Got a chance to get into that sushi last night, so I knocked out 2 of the things I wanted to do when I was out here. Got my sushi, got my Mexican food. Later on today, I'm going to run out to the bank, get my cashier's check for, maybe I'll do that tomorrow, I'm not sure. Get my cashier's check for Success Leasing, so I can get that in before the end of the year, so all that money goes on this year's taxes. And other than that, chill. Might see if I can meet up with a couple people that I haven't been able to meet up with the last few times I've been out here. And other than that, it's just going to be chilling. I was thinking I might take off a little bit more time, maybe get into that 17 to 21 days, but my wife got some new carpet coming in and I am not wanting to deal with any of that stuff, so I might leave out on the 13th, 14th. I think it's coming on the 13th. So I'll be out of the house on the 13th, leaving out on the 14th, because I'm not one of those guys that could leave straight from the house onto the next load. I got to have that little climatization period before I get out on a load, and that's usually at least 15, 20 hours, something like that. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Consider being a trainer. If you're on the fence or you think you might want to do it and you want to talk to me about, the pay and stuff like that, feel free to email me. My email is in the description below, but that shouldn't be the main reason why you should become a trainer. If that's the main reason, then maybe just don't train. But there definitely is going to be some financial rewards on your side for becoming a trainer. Anyway, about all I had to say about that. I want to thank you for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I do appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.